our our conversation is live. This is new
Sure.
video that I have, and this today is July 8th,
Yeah.
2025, 10:40 in the evening. Now,
Okay.
the gold in Gambia franc is coming from Conakry, Guinea, because
Okay.
my premium seller has a branch in Gambia, and gold, tons of gold has been sold in Turkey. Their old customer, old buyer,
Okay.
not my buyer. I only updated because I was being updated 2 nights ago
Sure.
that
Sure.
the gold
Yes.
in Gambia has been sold and shipped it. The buyer did pay 50% down payment.
Pay 50%.
Yes, but because the buyer knows the seller and the seller knows the buyer, so they establish business relationship. Mhm.
Sure.
I only update on my platform that the gold in Gambia, the 1 ton, has been sold.
That's good. Good updates. It's really nice to be transparent in that way,
Yes,
so that people can know. Yeah.
and we have still 650 kilos in Conakry, and we have
Okay.
200 kilos in Sierra Leone. The Sierra Leone delivered 200 kilos June 3. That's an old customer of my seller, and I was being updated as well that this I have the ASI report, I have everything, and that's why I've given you the logistic so that you can contact. So the logistic is really serious, and your man went to the logistic. Is it right? I've given you the right information. Yes.
It's right. It's right. Yeah, they told me.
Yeah.
My man have been there. They have called, and that logistic company called back my man, and then they give the address and everything. So everything is journeying so far. So it's tomorrow. My man is going to meet them at the office.
Oh, that's good. That I seldom give information because information is worth $1 million. You must remember.
It is. It's true.
But
But the right information. The right information.
Yeah, but because you lost money in the past, I feel sorry for you. So now you would not repeat again. You would not repeat again. You buy 20 kilos and the seller put 5 kilos in order to 25 kilos. What happened? Your gold was being seized in Nairobi. So don't repeat that again.
It was for 3 kilos. Yeah.
Don't repeat again. That was the charge.
I won't do it. Like I said, anytime I'm ready, you're giving me the right information that I need right in my country. That's it. That's all I need. The right information is worth $1 million or more.
Exactly.
You're right about that.
And when the buyer been rejected, they don't like it, and then they're gonna say, "Oh, well, Amina is a scammer." I don't know, Frank, how much I scam those people. I have no idea.
It's just the truth you're telling them. Just the truth.
Anyone can say anything online nowadays.
Yeah.
Nowadays, but to me, my conscience is clean, and
Exactly.
if I am a scammer, Frank, I wouldn't show my face.
No, you wouldn't.
Yes.
You wouldn't at all.
So
and people would not come to you still, like these guys from England for the Gambian gold. They would not come because everything is in the media. People do research. They know what they have read about you, and you're getting calls from all over the world. That's for sure, from Africa, from everywhere. So,
but even
you
though
shouldn't be worried about that.
Even though, because I discovered that someone put against me online, I'm going to find out who is this guy. That I don't know this guy that they said that I'm a scammer. I don't know how much I scammed them. I think these people doesn't know the meaning of scam. The meaning of scam means deceive. I didn't deceive you. Did I deceive you, Frank? Frank, did I deceive you? I did giving you the right information.
You giving me the right information.
Yes.
No, never.
The information that I've given you and the people around the world is worth $1 million.
It's true. It's true.
But when the buyer been rejected, they don't like it. I think their ego has been hurt. Tough luck if their ego was being hurt. Tough luck.
Tough luck, yeah.
Yeah,
And besides, even when you're in Conakry or in Mali, you're making videos.
that's
They
right.
see you in the office in Africa.
That's correct.
If you're a scammer, these people will not work with you.
Exactly.
Like the companies in Conakry or Mali, they would not, because they're big companies and they're doing big businesses, not only in gold, but in other types of businesses also, construction and all that.
That's right.
So,
But because the buyer has limited cash, and I told them that on the first seller, you were not qualified because the minimum is 20. And the second seller, they consider 10 kilos. And I really negotiated the price, 60,000 per kilo, for 6 months. And then when we arrived, the price changed. So it's behind my control. And the third seller, that premium, I told him, okay, I will talk to my other seller, but you were not being invited. In Africa, the policy, you will only deal with the seller that you were being invited.
yes, sure.
But because your capital is limited, so there was a discrepancy, and there was a discussion that the owner of the gold would not give his gold without any 30% down payment.
That's true.
Hmm.
Even for me, what happened that 2019, when I went to Freetown, I stayed at the Radisson Blue Hotel. Was there for a week. I stayed for 3 days before they could invite me to the office.
Really?
3 days at the hotel. 3 days.
Wow.
Before I went to they took me to the office, they brought the box, the metal box. I saw everything there. I have the photos here. They brought the metal box. I think they were like 50 or 100 kg, the bars, the Dory bars. I saw them. There were some diamonds. I will forward to you. I went right to the office, but I had to be at the hotel for 3 days before they took me to the office. It's Freetown.
Well, to me, when I accompany the buyer the following day, we have to come to the office the following day because I already prepared.
With you, it's different because it was the first time I knew this guy. I don't know, but I had to be at my room for 3 days before they took me to go and see the material.
Oh.
So it was like that, 3 days. So I'm just saying, for you, in your case, what happened is the right thing, because to the second buyer in Conakry, you cannot just take that buyer there this very day. That's why you told him to wait, because it was a weekend, to wait for a Monday that you can go there. It doesn't work automatic.
Yes. When we arrived, we were I was in the airport together with the seller. He was welcome. And then the following day, we went to his office because I have 3 different sellers. Then we come to the office on the second day, okay? And he saw the gold. He touched the gold, okay?
Sure.
And it was on the vault, and the father was holding the gold. The problem with them, the gold would not be assay in front of them. They have the machine, unless the gold has to be paid 30%. That was an issue. That was an issue. Because the owner of the gold, before they're going to test, you have to put the down payment. Because based on the contract, it's on the invoice that the down payment is the 30%. But they wanted to test the gold before they're going to pay. The seller said, no, you have to put the money in the table before you touch the gold.
Sure.
So there was an issue. So it's a big issue. And then without my knowledge, they went to Central Bank. They verify. Yeah, you can verify. The Central Bank will only say, be careful. That's that's normal.
Always. That's normal. They will always say be careful.
The Central Bank doesn't own the gold. The seller is the owner of the gold. He will bring the gold to the Central Bank when the buyer pay the down payment. Yes? Even on my premium seller, he would not. Even the exporter was telling us during the meeting. I know the exporter for 2 years. That's why I recommend him. The exporter was saying, Mrs. Ford negotiated the price for you. That's really very good. I can sell the gold, but the price is less 5%. Yes, it was.
Mm-hmm.
And the exporter has a big office, and he has his own smelting on the ground, and he owned the building. He is not a fly by night. He is not. And he was explaining to the buyer that for him, if he gonna sell the gold to the buyer 5%, but the exporter will only charge the owner of the gold. But the owner of the gold says, I will bring the gold to the exporter, but the buyer has to pay before the gold will be brought to the exporter. That was an issue. That was an issue. Right.
Why it have to be an issue? Why was that an issue?
I don't know. Maybe they are deceiving themselves because they didn't show me the proof.
Also, what I think about the 30% becoming an issue is because this buyer did not have enough funds.
I think so.
So
I think so.
You have to stress in the future that when you take anybody, they should actually have something we call miscellaneous in my position or in my bank, because in this gold business, anything can happen. Anything can happen.
Correct.
So I think that was the issue. If the guy pays from the 600,000, he pays the 30% away, and then they do the assay and everything. That one also it involves cost.
Exactly. Now, because I was the one who negotiated the price. That was for 6 months, $60,000 per kilo. During the time when we went to Conakry a few months ago, the price of gold was 100,000 per kilo already on 22 carats.
And he got it already 6 months ago for 60,000.
Exactly. So, and then because they paid my extra service, I invoiced the buyer that extra service is non-refundable. The $20,000 is non-refundable.
Sure.
So that was an issue. That is why I'm going to explain to the world that, guys, if you have a limited cash, please don't be involved in gold business.
Exactly. Yeah, limited cash. Don't be involved.
Don't be involved.
And they must be ready. Like this guy, they must be ready for not bad, but on something that is unexpected to happen. Unexpected. If you want to buy 10 kg and you have only 600,000, like now, you have to know that it's not possible to get 10 kgs now in Africa for 600,000. It's not possible.
There are sellers that can sell a small quantity. You go to Kampala. Kampala's gold is smuggled. It's smuggled from Congo. But I don't deal Kampala. So it's very dangerous. I only deal the seller that produce gold, and the seller really have the terms and condition. Yeah. My premium seller is really very hard to deal with because according to my premium seller, Mrs. Ford, those buyers asking cheap price, they wanted to become rich instantly. And they don't know how much we dig gold, and they don't know that we lose workers because of the contaminations of mercury. This small...
That's a very good analysis you give now. Yes. To get rich very, very fast, very quick. And it's not possible to get rich very, very quick.
Yes. Those buyers that are small gold trader, they only think about profit, but they don't think about us, that how we dig gold. That is why we have to change now. That is why I have to announce to the world while I'm talking to you, Franklin, so that when I put this on my YouTube channel, everybody can see it. Everybody. Now, the price of gold today is 107 per kilo. Less 5%. Okay? Let's say, Frank. Listen very carefully, Frank. Okay? 107,000. 1, 2, 3. Less 5%. You have a profit of 5,350 per kilo. Okay? Just a moment. I'm gonna get my pen. Okay? Just bear with me. So you have a profit of 5,300 per kilo. Okay? Okay, 5,000, 3,050 per kilo. Multiply that 20 kilos. Minimum to start with. Times 20.
Yeah.
Your profit is 107,000. Your profit for 20 kilos. Okay? 20, hang on, 5,350 times 20 kilos. Yes, 107. Now, on 107,000 per kilo, less 5%, right? You have a profit of 5,350. Less 100,000. Okay? Okay. That is $98,000 per kilo.
Yeah.
So $98,000 times 20. 98,000 times 20. That is 1,853,000. $1,853,000.
Yeah.
So you need to invest it. So if you don't have $1 million, forget about it.
That's true.
And if you're asking CIF cost, insurance, and freight, the seller nowadays, Africa would not deal CIF. Only fly-by-night seller will consider cost, insurance, and freight because they are desperate. My seller is not desperate.
I think one thing also I have noticed with the buyers is that there are fault buyers. It's a chain way. So the main buyer will never show up in the ground, the main buyer. So there will have to be like 2 or 3 people in between the main buyer. So
correct, I agree on you. Because
yeah,
this...
So when they manage to buy 10 kilos or 20 kilos, the main buyer has to give like 3 or 4 people their own commissions. That is the problem involved. That's why people want to get so rich. The main buyers want to get rich because the money does not stay with him alone.
I discovered this buyer and they registered their business in Dubai. And they want to sell the gold to their contact. That's fine. That is business. And I given them $60,000 per kilo 2024. But because we are now 2025, still he cannot pay 30%. And the seller on the actual 2 months ago, April, that we went to Africa, the seller changed the price. Yeah. So I insist to stick to the price, but the buyer, I don't know, he couldn't afford to pay 30% down payment.
Yeah.
So that was the issue. So that is not my fault because he's been delaying and delaying and delaying. He was talking to me October 2024. Okay.
Probably also this is the first time this buyer.
Yes, it is. They need my guidance. They need my guidance. I guide them, but at the end of the day, they go behind my back. Yes. They need my guidance. I was talking to them that your profit, if it continues, yes, you will. But they go behind my back. What happened? They go behind my back. Failure.
And then failure, disaster. Yes, that's what always happens.
Yes. So, to all buyers around the world, my services is not for free. I've given the world of free information worth $1 million. I'm talking to Frank from Finland. He was born in Africa. He lost money buying gold for not thinking that gold is very tricky business, isn't it, Frank?
It is tricky. It's a very tricky business.
Now,
just like how you are explaining now.
Now you learn from Wilhelmina. You did learn. Tell me, what did you learn out of my video?
I learned that whenever I want to make my next shipment, I have to do it the proper way. It's the only way.
Correct.
Go through the proper way, go through. I will not take gold. Even a kilo of bar, I will not take it as hand luggage. If I do that, I will need to have the proper documents with me to go with the gold.
Yes.
It was a risk. But I was naive at the time. It was my first shipment, and it went really bad, and I lost money.
See?
Value total of $400,000.
How much did you lose? 400 total? What? 400?
$400,000 I lost.
See?
The gold is still in Nairobi. That was 2019, before COVID.
See?
And my man was stuck there for more than 6 months in Nairobi.
You did?
Stuck there because of COVID and we tried to do everything. A lot of things we tried to do, it didn't work. So at the end, he had to come back to Sierra Leone.
Wow.
That's what happened.
Well, to me, if you're going to use my services, I only charge you $20,000, non-refundable, Frank.
When I'm ready, I'll get to you. Sure. because your information is so valuable, and I think a lot of buyers have to use your services.
Yes.
So valuable. And
That
they must
is
be ready also when they come to Africa. They must be ready for
yes.
other things other than what is in the contract.
It says on the commercial invoice that the buyer paid 30%, and it says on my it says on my invoice that $20,000 is non-refundable. Take it or leave it. Do you mean to say I'm going to travel for free? No way.
No.
This is business. There is no free.
It is. And he got it so cheap for 60,000. And
Yes.
then the gold was 100,000 a kilo.
Yes.
It was 60.
He was given more than 8% more than. And then you go behind my back. Yeah. And then if you don't get the gold, tough luck. Because it's not in my control. I try to find a good seller, but 30% is 30% down payment.
Sure.
He was lucky that he was given the 30% down payment because of me. Okay, because of me. Other seller, my premium seller, would not do that. Put money in the bank, you have the gold. We will give you the guarantee, but you have to pay in full. My premium seller, just like this gold in Gambia. But because the buyer knows the seller and the seller knows the buyer, the seller will say 50%. We will ship the gold to Turkey. The seller didn't travel because he already knows, and the gold arrived in Turkey.
Sure.
I didn't sell the 1 ton. My head office did sell the 1 ton.
The 1 ton, yeah. Okay.
And this seller in Sierra Leone delivered as well 200 kilos. It's his old customer, repeat customer. Yes.
Okay.
I was given an update. Yeah, if you come to me, you are my first customer. Yes. I handle e-marketing. Yeah, my seller is real. But I'm not going to send you to Sierra Leone without me because I don't like to encounter another issue. That is why I need to make sure. That is why my seller in Sierra Leone, he's really good because he delivered gold to a jeweler in Dubai. And yes, and this logistic is real. You went there. Your people went there to the office. I've given you.
They went there. Yeah, they went there. Yes, it's real. The logistic is working.
Yes.
It's real. They went there.
Yes. Yes.
I've been through. I went to the website. I saw they speak in Creole. I hear them speaking. They're counting the bars. They're talking about bars. Every bar has a different purity. They were testing the bars.
Correct.
On the website.
Correct.
Yes. Every bar has a different purity. They said they speak in Creole, which I understood. And I sent that to my man in Sierra Leone, that website you sent me. I sent it there. And
Yes.
he went through it before he made the phone call.
See?
After that, they called it. They didn't pick. After they called my man in Freetown.
That is the reason why
He explained.
this buyer, I encountered this buyer that I have a conference. They want the information, and I told them, I will give you the information on my satisfaction because I need your credential.
Sure.
You will receive the seller's credential, and you will given a website of that logistic in Sierra Leone. But because I trust you, but because you lost 400,000 in the past, I feel sorry for you. So it's supposed to be, I'm not going to give it to you, but you are now my friend. What a friend for.
Sure. Thanks. Yes.
You've been following my YouTube channel and you learn a lot. You really gain my
24
knowledge.
years now. Yes, I've learned a lot, really.
You gain huge knowledge. When my seller hired me, my seller didn't even explain to me. The seller didn't even tell me, etc., etc. I have to compile.
Compare.
Yes, that is why I'm charging. When I went to my lawyer, excuse me, my lawyer charged me as well.
Sure.
My lawyer charged me my their consultation. This $20,000 extra service is peanuts. If you cannot afford, don't come to Wilhelmina, because on my YouTube channel it says you have to.
You're right about that.
You will be charged. Yes. This is business. I'm not scamming people. This is business. Real business.
It is.
So that is how.
It is.
So thank you, Frank, that you learn out of my video. Thank you very much.
Thank you too.
Yeah.
Thank you very much for the information.
Good evening, everyone. I just finished talking to a guy. His name is Franklin. He lives in Finland, and he was born in Sierra Leone. And he doesn't mind mentioning his name during our conversation. And few nights ago and last week, I have also a live video conference. By the way, to all buyers who watch my video, don't be scared with Wilhelmina, because when you come for conference, yes, it is live, and my system is automatic recorded for my reference and for your reference, and you will be given a copy. You don't need to be scared. A minute you're gonna be scared to mention your name, meaning to say you have a hidden agenda. Now, because we have so many issues in the past, today is July 8th. I don't entertain no more buyers that cannot afford to pay. And we don't sell 10 kilos according to the instructions of my premium seller. At least minimum of 20 kilos. And if you really have a difficulty to fit in 20 kilos, I might pressure my head office to have 10 kilos, but you need to send me your business registration. You need to send me your importation license, passport copy, and the proof of fund, your bank statement that you have really 1 million plus, or our selling price is 5%. So more than $600,000, 900,000, 800,000. You have to show me that you have $800,000 or $900,000. If you don't have that, I'm sorry, guys. I don't want to deal with you no more. And I'm not going to explain to you. And if you found this video, you need to listen to my conversation with Franklin. Because that conversation that I have with Franklin few seconds ago will give you the knowledge and will give you the experience, because this guy that he found me on my YouTube channel and he lost money. Yes, he cut corner. And he bought the gold from Sierra Leone to brought to Nairobi. And the situation that he explained to me, he wanted to get 20 kilos and the seller put 5 kilos. Export documentation is not properly done. what happened? The gold was being seized in Nairobi called smuggling. You don't need to smuggle. You don't. Now, few nights ago, and last night, I have a conference, live video call on Zoom. I recorded and I requested the guys that you can record it for your own reference. And I forwarded it to my premium seller. My premium seller was saying, thank God you're really very, very thorough. And we don't invite buyer unless you show the proof of fund, your bank statement. One buyer didn't show his bank statement. He has a very limited cash. I trust him, but he failed. And he go behind my back. Now, as I've said many times on my previous video, I do charge my extra service when I travel with the buyer to cover my travel cost. My travel cost is not for free. That travel cost, it covers my airline ticket, my hotel accommodation, and miscellaneous expenses, non-refundable. And if you cannot afford, meaning to say, you cannot afford to pay the gold. Now, there are two options. You can travel, and I will arrange the contract, okay? And I will arrange the video call together with the seller and the buyer, and I would be the watchful, and our conversation would be recorded, right? I have the right to record because I want to see whether you guys are telling the truth. Then I can say to my seller, this buyer is not really transparent. Now, the guy from Dubai, I meet him in his office, and he told me that he has a partner in Conakry and has gold. And I told him I cannot help you because I don't know the guy. And he wanted the gold to bring it to him. I said, no, I cannot help you. I meet this guy in Dubai in his office. He has a big office. And I refuse it. Why he gonna use me? For free? No. This is business. He wanted the gold and then he make money. No, I'm not like that. So I refuse it. Even though I met him in Dubai in his office. He invited me to come to his office and I have a discussion. When I analyze, this guy is just a bunch of lies. Now, if you watch this video, I am not here to teach you. The full corporate offer is already in front of this video. You subscribe and click below and go through the full corporate offer, and the price changes time to time. So, beyond my control. My job is to assist you. And if you don't like to pay the $20,000 non-refundable, you can travel. And if there is a problem, I'm too far. Even though you come with me on the ground, and then when I found out that you go behind my back, and when I found out and the seller found out that you cannot afford to pay the down payment, that is also a big question mark. And then you're gonna say, oh, I want my 20,000 refundable. No, it wouldn't. I mentioned that on my previous video. The $20,000 is non-refundable. You mean to say the airline ticket will refund the money? That is my fee. That is my consultation fee. You come for my video, you watch it. If you cannot afford, at least you gain. But if you want a really serious buyer, you pay for it. I went to my lawyer. I pay for the consultation. You are asking consultation. You read it before you come for conference. Because I am not here to teach you. If you are just brokering, it wouldn't work. And if you are a small gold trader and you have a partner in Dubai or investor, that is your business. That's not my business. My business is the seller hired Wilhelmina. The seller have an agreement with Wilhelmina to market, to tell the world that Africa is the main source of supply like gold, diamond, gas, cashew, and bauxite. My main task to handle the seller, he has the gold. He has tons of gold in Mali. He has tons of gold in Conakry. He has tons of gold in Sierra Leone. Okay, I only handle the seller that I've been there. Now, in Conakry, I have 3 sellers, right? You would not qualify if you have less capital. You would not qualify if you're gonna ask for CIF. You wouldn't qualify if you have only $600,000. Because the sellers say, what's the point of selling small? This is for export. The minimum at least 20 kilos. Most of you are 10 kilos. You are a small fly-by-night buyer. I am not a fly-by-night facilitator. I am real. And if you encounter disaster, don't blame Wilhelmina, because it says on this video and my previous video, when I travel, my $20,000 is non-refundable to cover my travel costs. Imagine this one buyer, I have been talking to him back and forth for 6 months, 2024, November, October. And when the price goes up, the seller changes. Yes, the price changes. So you cannot just go to Wilhelmina to blame Wilhelmina. You need to be prepared that you need to have more than $600,000 to play with. More than. You cannot just ask, Wilhelmina, can you ask this one? Can you adjust the price? My gosh, the $20,000 is just peanuts. So this time, I would not entertain anymore buyer that cannot show me the bank statement that he has $600,000 or $800,000. I have a bad experience in the past. That was my learning experience as well. So you guys, you also have a learning experience. So before you come for conference with Wilhelmina, make sure that you are transparent, because I am transparent. If those joker broker or joker fly by night saying, oh, Wilhelmina is a scammer, if I am a scammer, I'm not going to show my face. Only scammers are scared to show their face. I'm not scared. Okay? I am here to help both buyers and sellers. Of course, you have to pay my services. Yes. Before you get the gold. Yes. And if you cannot afford, okay, you travel, I will arrange the contract. But I have to gather first your credential, 5%. But because you are paying my extra service, I mentioned that on my YouTube channel. I will throw back the 3%. I'm going to bargain on your behalf. 8%. But if I'm not around, 5%. Which one you like? And then you're going to say, oh, too expensive. Well, you're buying expensive item. You're not buying potato here. Even potato, there is a value. Gold is the world asset you're buying. I mentioned that many times. You're not buying mango here. Even mango, there is a value. Even custard apple, there is a value. Gold is valuable. Gold has many uses. If you have just only 600,000 capital, keep it, so that you would not encounter disaster, because you are going to pay Wilhelmina. And when you come for conference, I'm going to ask you, did you read the video? Which video that you are reading? What date? Because time to time, the price of gold changes. Now, I'm going back to the price side just a moment, because the price changes every half an hour. Just a moment. Okay, the price of gold. Okay, the price of gold is 3,328.29 per ounce. In dollars term is 107.18 82. That is refined. Now, you are not buying refined. You are buying 22 karat, which is $98,000 per kilo. 98,000. Okay? Which one you like? Wilhelmina will renegotiate the price for you. Instead of 98, I might pressure my seller to give you $90,000. Now, in every bar, there is a difference, the carats and the purity. Now, when I saw the assay report from the seller in Sierra Leone, just a moment, I'm going to find the assay report. Now, we're talking about the percentage of the gold. The carats is 23.33 carats. The grade, which is the purity, is 97. And every bar, one bar is 97, one bar is 96, one bar is 98. So it varies bar to bar. So that is not my job. The job that when you travel with me in Sierra Leone, the gold will be assay at PMMT. Or the gold has to be assay at the logistic which my seller is using. I give the logistic of Frank. I will not give you any logistic information until I scrutinize you, because you are using my information for your own benefit. I am not here to teach you. I am here to sell. So therefore, you have to watch this video. Therefore, you need to read the full corporate offer. Subscribe and click below. Read it thoroughly. Then you will gain knowledge for free. You will only gain knowledge when I travel on the ground, because I'm gonna be with you together with you so that I can supervise you to the head office of my seller. Now, the price of gold, it varies day to day. In Sierra Leone, the tax is 5%. In Mali, the government sales tax is 7%. In Conakry, the government sales tax is 5%. It covers insurance, logistic, etc., etc. So, our selling price, when I come with you, I make sure I negotiated the price for you, tax included, only when I travel with you. Only. But if you cannot afford to pay my $20,000 an extra fee, 5%. Which one you like? 5% or more than 8%? I threw back that more than 3% to cover the $20,000 that you are paying me. So that $20,000 is non-refundable. My services is not for free. I am not here to give free. I already given you free information. Knowledge is worth $1 million. But when I travel, it's no longer for free. Right? So you as the buyer, the seller also pay me. They hired me to handle marketing. When I advertise, I pay as well. I pay Facebook. Yes. When you advertise on the local newspaper, you have to pay for it. Wilhelmina is advertising to tell the world that Africa is the main source of gold and diamond. 98% gold produced in different parts of Africa. There is gold in Burkina Faso, but you cannot get gold in Burkina Faso. You have to pay the full price. There is gold in Ghana, but you cannot get the gold in Ghana until you deal with the government. Pay in full. So, did the seller tell you that? There's no broker is telling you the way I explain. I have two tasks. I am your business facilitator, and I'm also the seller extension. You come to Wilhelmina because I'm the one who promote Africa through the email advertising through my YouTube channel and my Facebook. My information on YouTube channel is free. Free information, but when I travel with you, it's no longer for free. So don't blame me that you encounter disaster because of your fault. You go behind my back. And you are paranoid. You are paranoid, and don't bullying me, because if I found that you bullying me, believe me, I have all the files of yours. I'm going to publish it. Buyers of Joker broker hates my guts. They said I'm a scammer. I don't know. My conscience is clean. If I am a scammer, I wouldn't show my face. Really, to be honest with you. And guys, be careful of Wilhelmina, because when you deal with me, I have all your files. So deal directly, deal in a transparent way, because if you muck around with me, I have all the files for you, and I can publish you on my platform, whether you like it or not. You can sue me, and I will sue you as well, because I owe the picture. I owe the information, because I collected the information. That is why do not muck around with Wilhelmina. That is my warning to all buyers that really have an agenda behind my back. Thank you very much. Have a pleasant good evening to you, and good morning whenever you are.